Well, Ten Hag Casemiro have fallen out. A story broadcasted to us or broken by Goal Brazil. We all know that towards the game of Man City, when Casemiro found himself not part of the starting 11 for the club of Manchester United, and Erik Ten Hag had gone ahead to make a decision to bench him, guess what went ahead to happen? Casemiro found himself in a situation of feeling like, I'm not gonna be part of this game. Why do you bench me? Yet I feel I should be starting, And Erik Ten Hag was like, all right, if you feel like you want to get out of the team, it's okay. I'm gonna come out, put out my team, and my team is gonna win. And Casemiro found himself onto the losing side because he felt like maybe his getting out would have gone ahead, obviously, see to it that it torments the club of Manchester United and don't win. But Amrabat came in through, put in the shift, and obviously he came in and really did the job. And you saw to it that even when the party was going on, Casemiro was not part of it. He went ahead and obviously took a private jet with his family, and they are now enjoying their holidays. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys? And where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button close to 200 times, and don't forget to subscribe because we want to hit the magic number of 18,000 subscribers, and let's obviously have like 30,000 subscribers before the end of the summer transfer window. Can we have like 13,000 subscribers? I know in the next 3 months, by the time it comes to an end, because it's going to be a busy one on the side of Manchester United, we are obviously going to be having huge numbers in here for you. We thank God for the gift of life, the Muslims. Barakallahu fikum. Anton Martial is in the mix. Luke Shaw also into the mix. Now, that is Erik Ten Hag, and the story is coming in from Brazil. Goal Brazil breaking the story that Erik Ten Hag and Casemiro have gone ahead to fall out. They added and said Casemiro and Manchester United directors will hold a meeting to define the future of the midfielder. The expectation is that it will seal the end of the marriage between the club and the player, symbolizing one of Sir Jim Ratcliffe's first decision at the head of the institution's football. Now, I think Manchester United wanted to throw Casemiro under the bus. Well, Manchester United wanted to throw Casemiro under the bus. You get? And they wanted to get what we call a valid reason. And now they've finally gone ahead to get it. You get? They've finally gone ahead, obviously, get the reason as to why they should obviously throw him under the bus as Casemiro. He and the directors, I think, want to throw him out because we know to it that he earns 350, I think it's 360,000 pounds a week. That is Casemiro for you. So if a person is earning that huge amount of money for the club of Manchester United, and yet they want to obviously reduce onto what we call the wage burden for the club of Manchester United, it obviously trains out to a level that it's really gonna be beneficial to the side of Manchester United. Him falling out with Erik Ten Hag works out well for Ineos because they know it that they can sell him for like 30 million pounds and obviously get relieved of his huge salary. If you are to really count it at 350,000 pounds a week, that is 1.4 million pounds a month times 12. That is like 16 million pounds a year. You understand? And his contract still has more 3 years to go. This has been his second year. Remember, he signed a 4-year contract with a further 1 year. He came in through at the age of 30. That is Casemiro for you. So Manchester United is like, all right, it has gone ahead to happen in the very nice period because we now wanted to find a reason to obviously put you out of the club of Manchester United. And guess what? A reason has been found, and Ineos are really excited because they are going to let off Casemiro. Now, if they're letting off Casemiro, just get to know that they are going to get in 2 midfielders because they were planning to get in one. Now, if Casemiro leaves, they have to get in one and see whether they can even get in another, or else make the transfer of Amrabat a permanent one, right? So that is Erik Ten Hag for you and Casemiro. They've gone ahead to fall out, and it looks like Ten Hag is continuing to obviously be ruthless to every player at the club of Manchester United. And Goal Brazil added and said it would be possible not only to match Casemiro's current salary in Manchester, but also to put an even more lucrative proposal on the table. That is it. So when you look at the offers they're talking about, the offers coming in through from Saudi Arabia, as we are being told by Goal Brazil that Casemiro should receive offers in near future, having already caught the attention of 3 teams in Saudi Arabia: Al Nassr, Al Ahly, and Al Qashidiyah. So 3 teams are in for the lad, and he might be willing to go there and really make more money. And the level at which Casemiro is, he might be given a deal of worth 150 million euros per year, and he won't really turn it down. He'll be like, all right, I'm good to go, and let everything move on as supposed to be. That is Casemiro for you. And at this juncture, he is going to hit to fall out with Erik Ten Hag. And I think I like Erik Ten Hag for that. If you don't meet the levels of his performances, he's not going to come in through and really play you. And at the end of the FA Cup final, we now know who the winner has been. The winner has been Erik Ten Hag. He got his tactics right, and the only way it could really go not in his favor was when Manchester United had gone ahead to lose to Man City. But when you look at how United won the midfield battle over Man City, and they made it hard for them to obviously cook anything in that central axis, it obviously shows you that the side of Erik Ten Hag had a better plan, and Casemiro was really sat down and he got to know that the manager was really right. And this is how Erik Ten Hag terms what we call player power at the club. He has gone ahead to obviously impose himself as the man who can obviously have that dressing room under him. Remember, he has dealt with very many people. First and foremost, it was Cristiano Ronaldo, and he left. Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, name it, the Harry Maguires of this world. He really dethroned them, and they're no longer the captains of Manchester United. So that is what Erik Ten Hag does, and benching big players for young stars who have gone ahead to put in a shift to obviously perform to the level. So we wait and see what is going to be panning out of this fallout of Erik Ten Hag and Casemiro. But as I've told you, Ineos will be in the boardroom celebrating that now. I think we have a reason to obviously get these players out of the club because we want them to obviously get off the wage salary. The other player that Manchester United is going to hit obviously see off after Casemiro and Varane, because of the salary they earn, is Anton Martial. He has been earning £250,000 a week. That is Anton Martial for you. And for that amount of money, United have been spending £12 million on Anton Martial, and he's been an injury-prone player, not readily available every time the club needed him. Now, Manchester United have come out and obviously wished him or bid him farewell, and the same applies to Anton Martial on Twitter. He said, "Dear Manchester United fans, it's with great emotion that I write to you today to say goodbye. After 9 incredible years at the club, the time has come for me to turn a new page in my career. Since I arrived in 2015, I have had the immense honor of wearing this shirt and playing in front of you, the best supporters in the world. You have been an unwavering support through the good times and difficult times. Your passion and loyalty have been a constant source of motivation for me. I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done for me. Your songs, your encouragement, and your love for the club are memories that will remain engraved in my heart forever. I would also like to express my gratitude to all my teammates, technical staff, and all the members of the club I have met during my 9 years here. I'm proud to have been able to share these experiences with you. Manchester United will always be in my heart. This club has left its mark on my career and offered me incredible opportunity to play in front of you. I'm leaving to take on new challenges. I'll always be a Red Devil and I'll continue to follow the club's results with passion. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything and see you soon. With all my affection, Anton Martial. Obviously, Anton Martial had to bid farewell because his contract was not considered to be renewed. And United were like, we can't really keep an injury-prone player. However talented you are, you have gone ahead not to really put in the shift that we thought you are going to really put up. And he's out. And I think the clear out has started off with two players, Rafael Varane and Anton Martial. They've gone ahead to really be thrown out, and I really love for that. Let's obviously look in for new players in that position. That means we now need a striker to compete with Rasmus Højlund and this player in the defense to take over the Rafael Varane role, which might be a Todibo very soon. And we wish Anton Martial all the best. Aston Villa, Galatasaray, Inter Milan, Juventus, lots of teams are lined up for Anton Martial, and wait to see how everything is going to pan out. But if he ever finds a person to obviously heal him and stop being an injury-prone player, I tell you, he's really gonna get to those levels, because if he is really fit, he's really a deadly striker that you don't want to really face. Then Luke Shaw also went to his Instagram and said, happy for the boys to lift the trophy at the weekend and finish the season on a positive. As much as it was the result I wanted, it was hard to watch from the stands. This has definitely been the worst frustrating season for me. I have had setback after setback and have worked so hard to get back to fitness, but things just haven't gone my way. I pushed so hard to get back before the end of the season and the final, but some things just aren't meant for me or meant to be. There is nothing I want to do more than play and win with Manchester United. I don't normally react to things I see on social media, but there's a lot of people questioning my loyalty to this club and asking how I'm fit for England but not United. The reality is I'm not 100% fit for either right now, but I'm doing everything I can and constantly working to be. I have been at the club for 10 years through highs and lows, and for anyone to question my loyalty is obviously frustrating. I appreciate I haven't updated you all with my injuries and where I am with my recovery, but equally the most important thing to me is that we are supporting the team, we are supporting the playing team. My biggest focus right now is being fit, and then whatever happens this summer, I'll be ready. Thank you for your patience. That is Luke Shaw. Now, I think for Luke Shaw, everyone questioning his loyalty for the club of Manchester United is just naive about what a player is. He is really that kind of player that is going to have to dedicate himself for the club of Manchester United and put in shifts that are really over and over and over the levels. If he keeps himself fit, he's one of the best left backs in the world. And keeping fit for England doesn't come on a regular, because how many games is he going to have to miss out for the England national team? You know, he has missed out a lot. And for the Euros, we wait to see whether he's going to be part of the team. But I tell you, Malacia and Shaw, if we go into the preseason when both of them are really injured again, I tell you, we should find another left back at the club of Manchester United. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokan David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later, and your reactions to Ten Hag Casemiro fallout are welcome. What is your biggest memory of Anton Martial as he bids farewell to the fans of Manchester United after winning the FA Cup? Ciao, ciao.